What up, Straight Gang? Today I want to talk about one of my favorite knives to make, the Black Note. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is my Black Note. Check the descriptions for the exact specs, but I do know the blade length is under 4 inches, making it legal to carry almost everywhere. It has a 1085 construction, that's the steel type. Micarta handle scales, that's a full tang constructed knife, which means that the whole handle has metal underneath it, stainless pins, and the whole thing is stone washed. These knives are made hand forged from 1084 high carbon steel. They normally have canvas or linen micarta on the side for handle scales, and they have stainless pins. Straight design. I feel come on the hand. All of the handles are scalloped. Most of them that I make come with a micarta handle and a kydex sheath, right? These are made for IWB. If you're not familiar with weapons carry, there's OWB and IWB. IWB stands for inside the waistband carry. You put them in between your body and the waistband of your pants, and it clips onto your belt. So I wanted to make, when I designed this knife, I wanted to make a knife that, you know, if necessary, it can handle any utilitarian task. It can handle you protecting your own life with it. These are very, very sturdy. And it wasn't so big to carry that, you know, you feel like you got a 10-pound weight on the side of your pants. These blades are either hand ground or hand forged by me, just depending on how I feel that day. They are then ground to an extremely thin bevel. There's almost no secondary edge on these blades, so they're super, super serious slicers. I then stone wash them after they're polished to a high enough grit. And I apply handle scales. Typically the handle scales are some sort of micarta because that's my favorite material to work with, and they're sculpted to feel good in the hand. Alright, so if you know me, you know I really, really enjoy studying the evolution of weapons from rocks and sticks to what we carry now. Like, for example, going from flintlock pistols, wheel-lock pistols, and things such as that to modern day firearms. But I say that to further illustrate the point that I really do enjoy taking inspiration from older knives to make new knives. But this time by itself, sometimes I just like to take a need and design the knife around the need. And for me in particular, the need was, I want a knife. I want a knife that can handle anything I can throw at it. I want a knife that can handle anything I can throw at it and be very light. And I want a knife that can handle anything that I can throw at it, be very light, and come with an IWB holster so that nobody knows I have it but me and whoever, you know, I tell that I have it. The Black Note, the name of the Black Note is kind of a little joke with myself. I'm not exactly a tactical individual. I'm more goofy, kind of silly individual. So a lot of times I hide little jokes to make myself laugh. And where it comes from is, I don't know if you guys are, if you're familiar with music, you know, the black notes on a keyboard are sharp or flat. Get it? Sharp, flat. Black note.
Get off the stage.
All right. So yeah, that's where the name comes from. So maintenance for one of these blades. These are made out of high carbon 1085, okay? Which means that they'll get very sharp and stay very sharp, but they do have a problem with rusting. So, first things first, you want to be sure to keep a light coat of oil on the blade at all times. Not so much they're stone washed to protect it from rusting. They're stone washed to protect them from rusting, but you want to keep a little oil on the edge because, as you can see, that's the part that's exposed. But I prefer to just keep a little bit of oil in the sheath. That does a pretty good job of it towards me. Other than that, you know, keeping them sharp, I'll do a video on sharpening and sharpening for black note specifically. Other than keeping them sharp, you can, you know, if you know how to sharpen a knife yourself, you can sharpen them yourselves, or you can send them to us at straight to the point cutlery and they'll cut like no other. But the only other point of maintenance that I want to touch on is these sheaths. Typically I ship them all off set up for right-handed, but if we have any wrong-handed or lefties in the world, you can switch that around to the other side so that it'll fit on your left side, okay? Once you get this set up like you want it to be set up, you need to put a little bit of blue Loctite on these screws so that they don't back out while you're carrying it. That's really the only maintenance. I wanted these to be super simple, not a whole lot going on. Just super simple to maintain and use. This black note is probably the first one I ever put together. This black note is one I threw together last week for myself because that's half the fun of making knives. So as you can see, they're pretty similar but different. So this leads me to customization. Typically, whenever I make a black note, no matter what the handle material is, so on and so forth, or etc., they all just have sculpted handles, thinly designed blades with no types of jimping or texture or any kind of anything on the actual blades. They're just left smooth and rounded off so that you can put your thumb on the back. And the handles are sculpted so it feels good in your hand and they're sharpened. If you want any kind of custom work done, like for example, if you want scalloping on the handle, if you want a different kind of handle material, typically I make these out of black micarta. If you want any kind of jimping on the blade, if you want maybe a back edge, if you want, you know, any kind of texture along the spine or handle, that can be done. We can do just about whatever you need. Maybe if you want like Cerakote instead of Stonewash or gun blue or whatever you want, that can be done within reason. The one thing that I don't customize with these blades is the fact that they're made out of 1085 steel. For what I've designed this blade for, I truly believe that 1085 does the best job. Oh, what was that? Oh, you wanted to know how you contact me if you want a custom black note, or if you want any kind of blade customized that we make, or if you want me to design a knife specifically for you. Well, my dear watcher, here's what you do. Either you hit the links in the description, my website, which is in the description, my Instagram, which is in the description, my Facebook, which is in the description, or you can just wait till the end of this video where we'll be sure to put them at the end. So, who needs a black note? Everybody. everybody needs a black note. These knives really will fill just about any role that you need. Need a self-defense blade? Black note. Blade to carry around with you to open packages? Black note. Cut up fruit? Black note. You really, like I said, guys, I've really had very, very little that I've thrown at this knife that it could not handle. It fits well on your side. It's made by IWB, so if you're interested in concealing, it conceals perfectly. It fits well in purses. We can put clips on here so you can put them to leggings, since I know a lot of times a lot of you ladies don't have pockets on your pants, or you can't wear a belt. We install clips that can go onto joggers as well. But truly everybody needs a black note. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed checking out my black notes. Love these knives, I truly do. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section. Definitely be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite one is that I've held up so far in the video. Don't forget to follow all my social media. I hope you guys have a great day.